everyone, welcome back to College to Corporate, Corporate Insights Unplugged, Season 5, Episode 1. Today's episode is special one. We have our alumnus, Mr. Ajay Binani with us, who will be sharing a valuable insights on clarity is a superpower. Ajay Binani on AI mindset and minimalism. Let's get right into it. Everyone, welcome back to College to Corporate, Corporate Insights Unplugged, Season 5, Episode 1. I am your host Shubham Soni from the Corporate Connect Club of IBS Mumbai. Today's guest is someone who wears many hats and wears them well, Mr. Ajay Binani. He is a serial entrepreneur, public speaker, AI enabler, and IBS Mumbai alumnus, which makes this conversation extra special for all of us in this room. In 18 years of professional life, Ajay has founded three companies: GetYouAt, a transparent digital marketing firm; BeyondAvg, an academic content company; minimalisTee, a platform through which he speaks and trains minimalism; and the AI Vidya, a separate arm where he conducts AI workshops and trains on the AI mindset. He has conducted 25 plus workshops, reaching 700 plus students and 500 plus founders across India. He is also a certified executive from IIM Calcutta and the Indian School of Business, and he publishes two weekly newsletters, The Human Layer on AI and The Reset on Minimalism. His core belief is simple. In a world chasing speed, the real edge belongs to people who can think clearly, work with intention, and stay human. Ajay sir, great to have a fellow IBSian back in the house. Hello sir.
Great. Yes, thank you, Shubham.
So let's start with our entrepreneur journey. So you founded your first company BeyondAvg in 2016. So what pushed you to start rather than joining someone else?
Okay, first of all, Shubham, let me share with you. I did join someone else after our my MBA from ICFI. 2007, I passed out, and for 5 years, I have done job. I was in investment banking, equity research. I was working with Crisil, Adventity. So I have had my stint into job industry. So now in 2012, I came back to Calcutta, and honestly, if you will say me one reason which made me start, it was necessity. Because when I came back to Calcutta, I was not having any job. Okay. That was
Okay.
the, excuse me, that was the first push. But immediately after that, that was just the push. My major drive was I have been an outsourcing guy since day one. I've been into outsourcing industry. Uh, my major drive was to generate employment because I have seen the 2008 Lehman Brothers crisis. At that point of time, most of us had lost our job and we had seen unemployment very closely. So my main drive was generating employment. So in 2012, when I entered the industry of content writing, most people were just doing freelancing. And in freelancing, you do not have a fixed pay. But in Calcutta, we were the first firm who established a company where even in content industry, you will be having a fixed employment. So generating employment was the drive which took me, and that is still till date it is, honestly.
Okay. So that shows how you started your career and what was the struggle you had during the crisis also, right?
Yes, we all have, I believe, and those are that's the period which we enjoy, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So wo- you now run three companies
Yeah.
simultaneously. How do you
Yeah.
practically manage that without losing focus on anyone?
See, I'm a minimalism speaker. So one thing which I can share with you is that it's all in the mind, it's all in the mindset. You are also a second year student over there. You are having 10 subjects approximately. So if I ask you, how do you manage 10 subjects? You will say you divide your time, you divide your days accordingly. Correct? So
Yes.
for people like us who are running multiple businesses, it's the same. Those are the subjects. So one thing which I do is that I practice a very hardcore discipline from 5 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. at night. So that's one thing. Second, I divide my time very carefully. I'm a time management speaker, so every hour is, or every 1 to 1.5 hours is well divided. That helps me a lot. And thirdly, I've divided my days. For example, there are 5 working days for me, 5 working days. So 2 days to one company, 2 days to one company, and 1 day to another company. That division has helped me a lot. Plus, most importantly, in the initial days, which I can suggest you is that in the initial days, I focused on people a lot. Like all my forms are being run by somebody else. So,
Okay.
and they are with me for past 10 years or 12 years since I started. So I have hardcore focus on people and discipline. So that's what helps me to, and these are just the form. Rather, if I will share with you my schedule. So apart from these forms, I have a readers club, I have a fitness club, I have a family with the two wonderful kids with whom I spend daily time 2 hours. I love playing snooker, I love playing cricket. So if you divide your time nicely, you'll be able to manage for sure.
So, so basically, time management and discipline and consistency, that are the key factors, right?
Correct, correct, correct. Perfect. You have got it right.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
moving forward to what's the biggest mistake you made in your early entrepreneurial years that you wish someone had warned you before about it?
Shubham, something like everybody in the podcast, they just keep asking about first, what is the biggest mistake you did? On
Yes.
the other hand, one question which you people should also ask, what was the one best thing which you did?
Yes, of course.
Correct? That should, because by nature, we just keep focusing on our weakness, but we do not focus on our strength. If I ask you, what's your favorite
Okay.
subject? What's your favorite subject?
Of course. Finance, financial statements.
फाइनेंस ओके फाइनेंस अगर आपका फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट है तो उस पे ताबड़तोड़ काम करते हैं ना वाई वी आर ट्राइंग टू
Hmm.
मैच अप मार्केटिंग को भी समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं ओके दैट्स ओके ऑल यू नीड टू जस्ट इज अंडरस्टैंड दैम बट यू शुड एक्सेल इन फाइनेंस द थिंग विच यू लव करेक्ट
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
but anyway I will share with the both the biggest mistake which I did was uh, trying to become an investor. ओके जैसे ही अपने थोड़े पैसे कमा लगते हैं ऐसे लगता है कि स्टार्टअप्स में इन्वेस्ट कर दो अ, अपने को
Hmm.
तो बिजनेस आ गया अपने को धंधा आ गया सो इन द इनिशियल इयर्स द अमाउंट विच आई अर्नड आई इन्वेस्टेड इन फ्यू स्टार्टअप्स and now the fact is that 9 out of 10 startups fail.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Now, 9 out of 10 startups, if they fail, we think that we are investing in 1 out of 10 startups, but we do not accept that ratio. So, in your initial years, what I would suggest you is that whatever money you earn in the initial years, invest it wisely. I did not do it because of it. It later cost me a lot. Okay. Instead of
Okay.
going with the fad that I will be an angel investor, I will be a mentor, I will be something, stay down to earth, invest wisely, maybe mutual funds or SIP or equity or whatever you want to do, but do not take risk with the initial capital you earn. That was the biggest mistake.
Okay.
Yes.
So moving forward with your what you just suggested and said us, what's the best thing you made in your earlier entrepreneurial years
Good.
that you
Good.
wish everyone should do this?
Good. I'm happy you asked. I intentionally did not answer that. Okay. Because I was wondering whether you're noting that down or
No,
not. Okay. One of the
no.
biggest thing, touchwood, what I did was I invested in people and I knew my brand from day one. My
Okay.
own brand. Shubham Shoni is a brand. Okay. Right now,
Hmm.
also your brand, what kind of questions you are asking, how do you deal with your friends in MBA, which professor you are working with on what, everything creates a brand. I can proudly say that in the last 15 years, anybody who has come in touch with me is either my client or my vendor,
Okay.
any beat anybody. So this shows the trust in people. trust they do in me. So I started building my brand from day one. Uh, People were my biggest investment. So
That's
main
absolutely true.
yes, that's the best thing which I think I did, and that's the naturally best thing which I think I do right now.
And I guess that we all need that whatever we run, we need best people, the best environment to create. The best environment to be created is with the people we work, right?
Shubham, you don't need the best people. You need your own people. That's all.
Okay.
If you can trust, if you're at the age of 40, if you will need Yugmini for a business vertical where you can trust her, that's all is needed.
Yes.
Best,
Absolutely.
maybe they won't be in India for the for.
True. So you describe GetYouAt as a transparent digital marketing company. What
Correct.
does transparency actually look like in a client relationship, and why did you make it a core value?
So what happened in 2018? This is pre-COVID times. I was also a finance guy, by the way,
Okay.
hardcore finance guy. I had never done marketing till 2018. So for my primary firm, I was looking for marketers. Okay. But again, I was not able to get a transparent marketer. When I say transparent, the person who shares with me, see, we finance people, we understand ROI. Okay.
Of course,
बट
yes.
मार्केटिंग में आरओआई तुरंत नहीं आता है. मार्केटिंग इज अ वास्ट फील्ड. वहां पे ब्रांडिंग पे भी पैसा जाता है, मार्केटिंग में जाता है, सेल्स में जाता है, 3 to 4 places में जाता है. But marketers in Kolkata, particularly, they were not sharing what they were doing with the amount which they are taking. I will give you a very small example. If you are right now building a firm of yours, you want to build a website, you go to a digital marketer. They will purchase the domain and hosting under their name.
Hmm. Of course. Huh.
But this is not the right thing to do. I should tell Shubham that Shubham, these are your core assets. I will guide you and purchase these under your name. Go to GoDaddy, create an account, purchase these under your name, and then you transfer it to me to build the website.
Yes, of course. Huh.
Because tomorrow you and me may part ways. And अगर आपका domain hosting मेरे पास रह गया है, it's a very small thing. But then at the end, you are under my control. I can anytime put it down. So
Okay.
this kind of transparency, this is a very literal example. And till date, most of the business owners do not know where their domain or hosting is.
Okay.
So that's
So
the kind of
basically,
yeah, sorry.
so basically, the domain we purchase that is to be shown of the company they are making for,
Correct. Correct.
right?
And if I purchase right now shubhamshone.com
Huh.
and then I build a website for you, but the domain
Yes.
is with me. I can anytime put that website down.
Yes. So
So
the
they,
transparency is you have to change the
you
post
have to tell
for the
them
company.
that transparency is you have to educate them that this is what and you should be having. Let's say in the finance industry, if I'm giving you an amount to invest and you are investing in 5 particular stocks or industry, let's say sectors rather, you will be sharing with me why you are selecting those sectors. That's
Hmm.
the transparency. If you're selecting Infosys right now as an investment for me, in spite of IT industry completely going down, so you have to share with me that why you are doing the needful. So that's the kind of transparency which one needs to maintain. Basically,
Okay.
educating the client, not just working for them because they are unaware or because they don't care.
Hmm. Works fairly.
Yeah,
So
that fair thing is.
so you speak specifically on AI mindset, not just AI tools. So what's the difference and why does the mindset part matter more?
Very interesting. And this I would particularly like you people all to understand. Have you done any AI workshop right now, as of now?
Like from college we got some.
from college you got? What did they teach?
Basically, how to during our internship period, we used to say how to use AI for the research purpose. How at what extent can we use it? Not for the
Correct.
whole research, but till what extent should we use? How to frame the research topics on it, not conducting the whole research on the AI, instead of how to frame it well.
Correct. Now, in your own sentence, you have learned how to use AI. Correct?
Yes.
That's what. And even a top college like IBS, they are also teaching to their students how to use AI. Why are we not teaching how to build AI?
Hmm. Agreed.
Nobody
Like
is.
they, huh.
See, if Sam Altman comes on an India forum and to Mr. Narendra Modi, when Narendra Modi asks him, can we build a chat GPT in India? Sam Altman says, smilingly, you can try, but you can't. But think about it, how much it hits as an Indian that you can think about it, but you can't. The reason he can say that is because we all are just asking one question: how can we use AI? Nobody's asking the question: how can we build things on AI,
Build.
or how can we build AI itself? This is a
Hmm.
big mindset shift which I want generation like you people to have, that stop being a consumer, start being a producer of it. Right now, you are producing a podcast. You're not just listening to Raj Shamani or Nikhil Kamath. This is production
Yes.
and this is adding value to your profile. But in the terms of AI, we are just consuming. And that's where we are different. That's where our sessions with college students and corporates is different. That building the AI mindset, like the evolution, understanding where it is coming from, understanding where it is going, so that you have the broad perspective and not just use Chat GPT or Claude. That's just a part of it, not the heart of it. So that's how we are different. And I want to focus on AI Vidya through that.
Yes. So the your line of stop being the consumer and start being a
Start being a
producer.
producer. Yes.
That's the core value, right?
Yeah, that's the core value. And that's a hardcore core value in not just AI, in your digital field as well. You are creating podcast, not just listening to it. And this is much better than 100 people listening to the podcast. Whatever you are
Yes.
creating, but you are much better than 100 people just listening to it. This you understand. And if you understand this, then why don't you understand in every field of your life? Stop being a user, start being a producer.
That works in each and every field, right? Not
Every
just
field.
in AI or just a podcast.
Correct. Correct.
Everything we
It
create,
works in
right?
every field. Yes.
Of course. So for MBA students about to enter the workforce, what's the one thing AI cannot replace, and how should we be building that right now?
That's a $1 million question. Okay, everybody asks this. What do you think? The answer we all know.
The AI can't replace the human, like human mindset, basically human mindset, and the creativity that we have personally, that
Honestly, both
can't be replaced
things
by
which you have stated, AI has already replaced. Okay, you just need to know more about it, honestly. The one thing I won't go there that what AI can replace or not. But on the question which you asked, that one thing which the current students can build is simple, very simple answer is curiosity.
AI.
If कोई चीज कैसे बनी, क्यों बनी, कहाँ जा रही है, क्या हो रहा है, and positive questions. Don't be a rebel. Okay, be.
Yes.
Most of the people are, we also in our young generation, we were trying to be rebel, but that doesn't work. That doesn't always work, but being
Yes.
curious almost always works. So that's a big differentiation which you can have along with AI, and that has been survived for hundreds of years, so it should survive future as well. Be curious and ask the
Yes,
right
of course.
questions.
Curiosity is the purpose.
Yes, curiosity
So,
is
so you have trained 500 plus founders on AI usage. What's the most common fear or resistance you see, and how do you break through it?
the biggest issue is that they think AI won't replace their industry.
Hmm.
tuning into
बिगेस्ट
season
इशू
4,
सबको ये
episode
लगता
8
है
of Corporate
हमारे इंडस्ट्री में एआई
Insights
नहीं
Unplugged.
आएगा,
We
हमारे
hope you
इंडस्ट्री
found
में
this deep
एआई
dive
नहीं आएगा.
into architecture, innovation
And
strategy, and
gradually,
leadership more
slowly
insightful
it
and inspiring.
is entering,
Do
and it will
remember to
enter
subscribe to our
almost every
podcast on a preferred
industry.
platform so you never miss
Okay.
an episode.
So
We
I
look forward to
remember
bringing you
Bill
more
Gates once
conversation with
said
industry leaders
around
who
10
help you
years
bridge the
back,
gap between
around
college
15
learning
years
and
back,
corporate realities. Until then, wishing you
if your business is not online, your business would be out of business. If
Yes.
business is not online, your business would be out of business. Bill Gates said this approximately in 2010. Now, did he meant that we won't be in business? No, but we won't be the top players in our business. That was when internet came, internet, Google search was ongoing. Okay.
Hmm. Yes.
Similarly, right now, people who are thinking that AI won't impact their business won't be in business after 15 years, or maybe lesser than that. The question is not whether AI can impact my business. The question is how AI can impact my business. So, this mindset almost all founders are having, and that's why my workshop name is AI Mindset. And after the workshop, they
Yes.
start accepting that yes, it can change, it is coming. So, that's one of the fixed mindset which people are having, not the growth mindset,
Of
which
course.
even with I don't know about much about students, honestly. Students are very curious and they are very, very, very good. As of now, they are doing great. They are learning fast. They are adaptive. So students, I won't say so.
Of course. So, in the same way, like you run the human layer newsletter on AI. What's
Yeah.
one shift you have seen in how professionals are using AI in the last 6 months that genuinely surprised you?
Yesterday itself, last week I gave a workshop at Siliguri uh, to founders, around 30 founders over there. Within Saturday, I gave the workshop. Before I landed Friday, I gave the workshop. Saturday, I took a flight back, and before I landed to Kolkata, a founder had already built a small app with the help of Claude, okay, and
Okay.
which he was unable to solve for past couple of years. What surprises me means I'm very happy with the professionals, like how fast they are adapting and how much they are using it. So that one thing, and they're solving the day-to-day problems with it, day-to-day repeated task problems with it. So
Hmm.
I would say it surprises me because I can foresee it. Okay. If
Yes.
you if you know the history of something, now, for example, let's say you are into finance. Do you invest into stock market?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any bullish stock which you think you're bullish on? Any stock you're bullish on?
From last couple of like many years, I see Titan as my one of
Okay.
the stock.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So
Yes.
Titan right now, what price it is going?
It's around 4,200.
4,200. Let's say within the next 1 month, Titan shoots to 6,000
Okay.
or 5,000, 5,500. Would you be shocked?
No, of course not, because it's seeing its history. It started from 3 rupees,
Correct.
and when I
That's
invested. Yes.
Yes. So that's the answer. Now, let's say if Sarthak is not investing in or not tracking Titan, he doesn't know its history. And tomorrow, when Titan is 20% up, Sarthak would be shocked. Titan 20% circuit मार दिया. Same thing, one person is not surprised, one person is surprised because this person has been following Titan, understanding the history of it, knowing where it is coming from, and understands its potential. So Shubham is
Hmm.
not surprised. The same thing is with AI. I do not get surprised because I have seen its history, evolution, past, and I can foresee where it is going. So when people come and say to me that it was magic, nothing was magic. It was coming. I don't get
Yes.
surprised कि ये हो गया, वो हो गया, ऐसे हो गया. Understand, it's 150 years it's been coming. So for me, it's no more surprises. For them, it's surprise.
Of course. So, you have written 5 books on minimalism across physical, digital, financial, emotional, and professional aspects. Which one do you think today's students struggle with the most?
By the way, last year I came to Mumbai. Were you there when I came for the minimalism section?
I was in your session.
Oh, great. Then you know the answer to this question. Which was the aspect where people struggle the most?
I guess what I remember is emotional and professional.
It's still the same, emotions. Okay.
Yes.
So people struggle at emotions the most. Rest of the things at the stages of their life, they are able to balance or maintain. For example, right now, your focus must be finance or profession. Okay, it could be.
Yes.
After a couple of years, when you have earned decent, good, then your focus may shift maybe from there to digital or somewhere. But throughout your life, you will always need emotional minimalism. So, emotional
Okay.
minimalism is one thing which has been an issue with the students, with the 25-year-old, 35-year-old, 45-year-old, 55-year-old, anybody. So that's that's a once it is solved, it's the center of all the four. Once that's
Of
sorted,
course.
then rest all four are easier to go.
Works. So basically, how to control our emotion and how to let it happen, like outrage our emotion. That's it. That's all matters, right? Right.
Yes, last year I don't know if I had it or not because I have a tattoo here. Let it go. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
let it go. So emotions is basically not just first of all, it's about the thoughts which are coming to your mind, which you need to hold and which you need to let go. That's one. Second, emotions is a lot about people in your life. You are the average of 5 people you stay with. So emotions is a lot about people. Whom do you need to actually have? The people who are providing value or joy. If
Yes.
they are not providing any of these two things, then probably you should let them go. Because at the end, anybody may be eating your time, your mind, your space. So, and this is the most difficult thing to part ways with thoughts and people. So, if you are able to do this, then things or other things won't matter to you. It will be easier, cakewalk for you.
Works. So, following this question only, what does a minimalist work day actually look like for you in practice?
Okay, so minimalist work day. I'm very clear about my schedule. I can share with you my schedule. So I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I do my so mind, body, and soul. And this I have been following for years now. Uh, I don't know since when. So mind, body, and soul. First, I work on my mind. Uh, Mind first. I work on the soul, which is a meditation part. I'm not a hardcore meditator. I just do 10 to 15 minutes meditation. Then 5 to 6, I read. I love reading. So 5 to 6 is the part where the mind works, and I read like anything and on any or everything on earth. It's not just finance. It's right now I'm reading Walter Isaacson genetic coding. Okay, and genetic code is a beautiful thing, which is science which I never knew about in depth so much. So that's the first part. That's a fixed time. When I read, then I go for exercise, then I go for play. So honestly, my 3 to 4 hours in the morning are all sorted, very clear. And then I spend time with my kids a little bit, 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Then I get to work around 10:30. In the first half is my decision hour. So till 4 p.m., nobody comes to me and asks me anything. Till 4 p.m., I'm working alone on my things. So my planning, my strategy, my things, whatever I want to do. So most of the decisions which I take are before 4 p.m. After 4 p.m., 4 to 7 p.m. are the meeting hours or the team hours. So, and post 7 p.m., I generally go, I enjoy a drink, I reach home by 8, 8:30, or otherwise also I work till 8, 8:30 and then go directly. But I keep it light, and 9, 9:30, 10, I sleep. But the most important part here all is that the catchphrase, what you asked about the minimalist mindset,
Yes.
is that everything I in my mind, if you will ask me what are my reading hours, it's 5 to 6. If you'll ask me what's my physical hour, it's 6 to 7. If you'll ask me what are my kids are, it's 7 to 8, and night 8 to 9. Everything is almost fixed. Okay.
Fixed.
What do I wear? My wear things are also fixed. Monday to Friday, they are fixed. This is what I will wear on Monday to Friday. Saturday, most probably, I will be wearing this. Sundays are the day I will wear what my wife says. Okay. So my work is next week, work schedule is defined on Saturdays. Next week, what I'm going to do. So things are pre-planned. Plus, I have very few things in life. I prefer to have less things, less people, and do more. So that's a minimalist mindset, which is helping me, touch wood, focus a lot on the things which I want to do in life instead of which I'm forced to do in life.
Works.
I
So,
hope I answered your
following this
question.
only,
Yeah.
yes. So, just one question on this, that if some or the other things occur between your schedule, what's your
Yeah. Very good.
emotion there?
Very good. So you know what? I have 1 to 1.51 hours of daily, uh, what do we say that? Like urgency things, unplanned things that's coming
Yes.
up as well. When I said up till 4 p.m. nobody comes to me, but actually it's 3 to 4 p.m. is the time which I've kept for unexpected tasks.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when I've already kept an hour for that, now what happens if something unexpected comes? I don't feel irritated.
Okay.
But if I don't keep this hour and something comes, then I will feel irritated.
Works.
Similarly, for my every day, every week, I have this thing. Okay, yeah, some unexpected thing will come, some firefighting will come. It's okay, let it come. Until unless it doesn't cross the number of hours which I've planned for it, I don't get irritated. And now, if it comes past that, then I just believe it. It's okay. It is what it is. Let's do it and move ahead.
Yes. As for your dad to let it go.
Yeah, let it go. You can't do. If you have to do, you have to do. It's a hell yes. If you not, let it go. Period.
Works. So your newsletter, the Reset about uh talks about escaping the trap of excitement. Can you explain that idea quickly for our audience?
Sure. So the reset is not basically just about escaping the excitement. The reset is basically a minimalism newsletter where if you will consistently read it, you will understand and you will start focusing on things which matter instead of focusing on things which do not matter in life. Okay. So
Yes.
now this, I think you're talking about 2 weeks back newsletter, which was about the trap of excitement. Okay. Just like I said, I will myself as I'm a good example. I said now the in the earlier years when I earned money, I did some investments out of excitement. I want to be an investor. Okay, that was out of excitement. The purchases which we make, that's out of excitement we make the purchases. And
Yes.
once if you start holding the purchases for 24 hours, you will see that your purchases are dropped by 50%. Even stock market, don't purchase by excitement. If it's not fundamentally strong, it doesn't matter what price it's coming at.
Okay.
So that's a trap of excitement. Whenever you're excited about something, wait. Give yourself 5, 10, 15 seconds or a day, wait for it, and then take the same decision and chalega. So Reset is a newsletter where we ask you, reset. Whatever you have been taught or whatever is there in your mind, wait a second, hold. Start thinking about it. Is it really what I want? Is it really the right thing? If still the answer is yes, go ahead and do it. But reset yourself.
Of course.
That's what the newsletter is
So,
about.
yes. So again, as an IBSian, you studied here at IBS Mumbai. What's one thing college gave you that no workshop or certification ever could?
Exposure to so many beautiful people. I Today you people already this is almost 15 to 17 years back, rather 20 years back. I joined there in 2005. Okay. That
Yes,
point of
yes.
time we had Orkut. Facebook इतना नहीं आया था. तो think about it. No Snapchat, no Instagram, no Facebook. So exposure to and the best part, this again, please take it, do buy it. Understand everybody's perspective. As a finance, we often fail to understand HR. We often fail to understand marketing. We often fail to understand operations. But once you
Yes.
understand, today I understand everybody's perspective so well. So that point, it gave me exposure to some beautiful people coming from different variety of world, and connecting with them, understanding their perspective and how they think. That was the best thing.
So I guess IBS gave my like this place will give you the people you said in before, not the best word, but the people you own, your people.
Yeah, no, because they're not working with me professionally. But this
Okay.
place definitely gave me people who forced me to think in different directions,
Okay.
who gave me very different perspectives. Okay, otherwise I was just having limited के ये चीज ऐसे होता है, इसको ऐसे करना है. बट जब चार जनों को सुनते हैं एंड ओपन माइंडसेट होके सुनते हैं ना, तभी कुछ समझ पाते हैं. क्लोज्ड माइंडसेट से नहीं होगा. It's not whether you like that person or not. Listen to that person.
Okay. So this is like we have now only 1 minute left for this podcast, like for this meeting. So what we can
Correct.
do is leave the meeting and again join. I will share you the
Sure.
link again. I guess the link is making an issue right now. So we
Sure.
will end this meeting and again join, right?
Sure.
Sarthak,
Sure.
Yogmini works. We have one interactive segment, the minimalist pitch. So we like to try a fun segment, right? We will throw a common problem students or young professionals faced, and the challenge is give us your advice in 3 sentences or less. No fluff, no jargon, just clarity, right? So problem one is
Bring it on.
I have I have too many goals for 2026 career, fitness, side hustle, learning AI, and I am making zero progress on any of them. So
You are from
what's
finance industry. You know Warren Buffett.
yes,
Warren Buffett said one thing: list down 25 things you want to do, and then delete the last 20.
okay.
That's your answer.
So you have to do first 5 things and then again list down things, right?
So you list down your first 5 things. If you are on only 5 things,
Okay,
list down the first five, then delete the last three.
okay.
Only first
So
and
that's
second
the
are
ratio.
only not the only first and second are your priority.
Okay. So our next problem is I spend 4 to 5 hours a day on my phone, but feel like I have done nothing by the end of it.
Simple. Producer, stop being a consumer. If you're a
Okay.
producer 6 hours a day, that's fine. The problem is not 6 hours. The problem is you're consuming for 6 hours, not producing anything.
Okay. So the next problem, I want to start my own business, but I keep waiting until I have the perfect idea, the right time, and enough money.
Keep waiting or start.
Okay. So what's your one line mantra for students entering the job market this year?
Be hardcore curious. Hardcore curious.
Okay. So being hardcore curious on our what the field we are choosing, what the domain we are
No,
choosing. Could you
no,
just
no,
so
not at all. 20 years back, I did MBA in finance.
yes.
5 years I was into finance. 10 years I was into operations. 8 years I am into marketing. You think field matters? Field
No,
never
experience.
matters. What you are, so don't just be curious about your field. Be curious about how are the headphones which you are wearing made. Be curious about where is the shirt coming from. Be curious about how this platform is created. Anything and everything. What do we teach? You don't have. We have kids. We teach our kids to be curious about every subject. It's the same way we should be, irrespective of our age. So be curious about everything.
Of course. So, Ajay sir, thank you so much. Three companies, 25 plus workshops, two newsletters, and a philosophy that cuts through all the noise. Your journey is a proof that clarity truly is a superpower. Right.
Yes.
So, until next time, everyone stay curious for the next podcast.
Nice, huh? Like that. Thank you, Shubham. Thanks a lot for having me here. I will always look forward.
Thank you for tuning into episode 1. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. You can also catch us on Spotify and follow us on social media for more insightful content. We look forward to having you with us in episode 2.